Hi guys and welcome back, Mage with me Sid, and I've been busy building the castle because I didn't want to do the magic stuff off camera, so to speak. So let me show you what I've been up to. This area here is going to be the garden. This is going to be my primary witchery area, because apparently witchery users likes a lot of nature about it. We've got the tunnel going out, I'll go into more details. We've got the big walls here. Into here we've got still ghetto, lots. I've used so much stone, carpenter's blocks all over the place, and this is where I'm living at the moment, this little room off of this great hall area. Let me just but let's jump to the top because we can use my oh yes, made it. So yeah, I love that spell. So from the top, really, we've got these rather nice snake stone things which look kind of evil and witchy, wizardy-fied. The walls go around here, then they drop down there. I haven't put floors in half of this. It is, quite literally, I love those boots as well for that matter. This is literally just structure. There's nothing really much here at the moment. I haven't really gone mad with the detail because I haven't. Whoa! And of course we get back over there. Yeah, so this is where we're at. I'm going to continue with the building now. Heading out front, I've got a couple of buckets on me anyway. Got my portal here. There's a portal stone which I use to activate it, and if I were to dig down under here, that's where my circle, my light generator thingy is, and you can see it's just feeding into that. Over here I added Tinker's Metalworks. I didn't want to do without it. I love the drawbridges, so that's a simple bud switch behind there, nothing rocket science. You type in bud switch into Google and you get 7 million responses. Now I've planted trees after trees. I've planted more trees than I know what to do with. And I don't know why I'm opening the window to my side here. It's a bit warm today, so that's probably why. But yeah, so I want to get started with the witchery. Let me just the witchery mod today, and pretty much like Minecraft, when you want to start witchery, you start by punching grass, and eventually, what was that one? Snowbell seeds, witchery. You will get the seeds for a variety of plants. Belladonna, and we're going to need quite a bit of this. So I'm going to run around out here. I'll collect any other useful Ars Magica stuff while I'm out here as well. What was that one? Gimme. Mandrake. So I'm going to get a bunch of these together. We'll get a little farm area going, just temporary in there for the time being, and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, we've got a few bits of pieces. Now, the other thing we are going to need for witchery is, in fact, before I do anything, just let me fix this particular issue. Thank you. We are going to need to make clay jars for use within the witch's oven. So the soft clay jars, bang, makes 4. I'll make a chunk of those. 36, that should be more than adequate. Whack those in the oven and we'll set those cooking. Now somewhere abouts, I may or may not have a hoe. I heard you. Ho, ho, ho. If I were a hoe, where would I be? That looks like it was the tool chest. But has it got a hoe? It doesn't appear to have a hoe. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Well, it says not a problem. My inventory is a complete and utter pigsty at the moment. Sticks. I'll make a wooden hoe, it'll do the trick. Oh, we can't make a wooden hoe, of course, because we're in Magic Farm, aren't we? Alright, can I make an iron hoe? I apologise for the constant sound of me opening and closing chests. Right, so let's try an iron hoe then. We can make an iron hoe. That's jolly good. I've got some sand on me, so as I say, this area in here is going to be the Witchery area. It's going to be natural. I'm going to build it up, terraform it, put it things, but roughly, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the centre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will be the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is the thing. I can probably come a couple this way. Just marking out the extremities of this circle. Now, one of the aspects of Witchery is circle magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the biggest circle you can use in circle magic. So we need to leave that at least clear for when we do it. I'll probably mark out the circles on the ground using something pretty later. But we are a long way off of this. However, over here what I'm thinking of doing is, let me just get myself a bit of pretties going on down here. And again, this is not strictly necessary. This is just my decision to do this to give it a pretty look. So what we should end up with is like a nice little pond area. And again, it's not necessary, it's just me wanting to have a pretty area to do my witchery in. No biggie. As you probably guessed if you watch my agrarian, I was trying to do Aquarian skies again. If you probably guessed watching my agrarian skies, I like things to look nice. If they look nice, I'm happy, and yada yada. So we'll take that out, bonk, and dirt, and that out, and bonk there, and we'll cut back into this a little bit for the outside edge. Okay, and the idea I'm going to do is this area here is going to get kind of terraced over. So you'll have this going on here, and this will just be a kind of natural bit of hillside in the garden. So it's a kind of naturally garden rather than a formal garden area, I suppose is the word I am looking for here. So you kind of get the idea what's going on there. There'll be vegetation and all sorts of wondrous stuff like that. Just grab that sand, dirt. Oh, I want that out. I'll leave the stone in, that can stay, and this can be all sand as well. As I say, none of this necessary for witchery, this is just necessary for my own sanity. So we'll grab my water, and I'll go there, and there. And then we'll pop that in, and we'll start, oh, didn't want to take that one. Start just farming this out until we've got a little pond area. And just go, whoops, bonk, bonk. And up we go. And there. And that should give us a little pond area. As I say, completely unnecessary. Just me being me. Now, for the time being, what we will do is we will just come out here with that. Now, water artichokes are slightly different, but we'll get the mandrakes on. We'll get the belladonna going. I need to get my snowbells in as well. Where can we pop those? First time being, they'll go there. And what we'll do is we'll get these farmed properly, and then the water artichoke. Oh, lagging. Yep, the water artichokes we actually plant on the water. And these are some of the basic plants you're going to need to do witchery. Now I'm going to go and grab my, just pick up that, go and grab those clay jugs, and we'll also grab, what do we need? Witch's oven is, oh god, I'm just trying to think now. Next, let's have a look. Anybody see it? Witch's hat. Here we go. Witch's oven. Bucket, iron, and iron bars. So we've got a bucket. I need some iron. I'm sure I should have some iron bars somewhere as well. I'm positive I should have some. There we go. Let's just convert one of those back to normal vanilla iron bars, and the world is good and happy. So what we can do then is, let me just double check. Yep, it was that. So that. I'm an iron ingot short. Give me some iron, you sod. One of the reasons I'm not keen on blocking iron for storage. And give me some coal, I think is the next step. Rid of that. We'll lose that for now. Oh, I've got another belladonna seed there. I picked up, obviously, while I was running around. Coal, coal, coal. Take some of that. Take 9 of those, that'll do me. 36 clay jars. Oh, I wanted bones. And it's getting dark anyway, so I think it's probably time to sleep. I don't have any bones. I do have bones. Lovely. Let's get that going. Oh, good point. Mandrake. You don't want to harvest it in the daytime. Not if you know what's good for you. Well, I suppose you can do if you want, but anyway. So we've got the snowbell. Mandrake. Belladonna, or otherwise known as wolfsbane if you're into your werewolves. And these. Now apparently you were supposed to want to harvest these things under a full moon at night. Midnight at a full moon, yada yada. I'm just going to give it a try now. So we've got mandrake roots and mandrake seeds. Another one. Oh, well, we seem to have got away with that. Whether that was just sheer luck or not, I don't know. Okay, let's harvest the other stuff while we're here. So we've got 8 belladonna. As I say, we're going to need to get quite a lot of this stuff going in the future, but for now, this will suffice. Oh, that's mandrake seeds, idiot. Water artichokes, 3 of those please, and we'll have these snowball seeds as well. They give you snowballs. Do they give you anything else? No, just snowballs. Probably don't need to be too worried about those then. Right. Pardon me. Let's go and sleep, and we can start to look at what we can do with some of this stuff. Yeah, bed, the best place in the world. Right, now the first thing we're probably going to want to do is we're going to go get this witchcraft. There are 4 witchcraft books, and the first one needs an ink sac, a feather, a book, some charcoal, and a belladonna flower. So that's why we needed to get the flower first. So, God, I've got to go through my. Let me check that. What was that again? Book charcoal. I'm going to need a charcoal. Let me get one of those on, because I probably haven't got any. I'm going to need a book. Okay. I'm going to need to empty my inventory somewhat, actually. Find me a pretty empty chest and get. So we got those. We can get rid of that lot for now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That and that. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room. 3 paper. So we'll have the book going on. Feather and an ink sac. Feather. God, I can't wait till I get my inventory resorted. Ink sac. There. Saw it. And a belladonna flower. So with that, we should be good to make that. And this tells us everything there is to know about getting fumes from the oven. You need clay jars, and if you put food in, you can get foul fumes. You get wood. Cooking saplings produces wood ash, which may also release gaseous substances of the tree. So from oak you get exhale of the horned one, birch breath of the goddess, spruce hint of bling rowan, whiff of magic, hawthorn, and so on. Now, I believe what we are going to want to get into is distilling, and to do that we need some breath of the goddess. To get the book to find out about that, and to get breath of the goddess we need to go and chop down a birch tree. And well, I may actually have a birch sapling, some birch saplings. Let me just double check. 2 oak. If I were a birch sapling, oh, where would I be? On the tree. So I'm going to go and head out again through my rather spiffy door. I'm liking this build. It's getting the feel to it. We need to do the entrance here because this is still a bit on the ghetto side, but we have got birch trees down here, so that will give us hopefully what we need. I'm going to grab this and get some saplings, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, we are back, and I have some saplings. I have my witch's oven, which we made earlier. I'm probably going to kind of tunnel into this for the thing. So my altar will probably be over here, and we'll have some of my witchery stuff there. Witch's oven. So you'll notice straight away this looks different to what you're used to. We've got 2 input slots, 3 if you include the coal area. So let me just get a couple of blocks of coal. We'll stick our bottles, go into here, and then we put the birch saplings in, and that will cook the birch saplings, giving us ash. And if we're lucky, it will give us some breath of the goddess. Which, oh, there we go, straight off the bat. Now I'm not sure whether this is guaranteed or whether you get it only so often, so we'll run a few through and we'll see what we get from that. It looks like it may be guaranteed actually, so we'll take those out. So we've got wood ash, so we do the same with 3 of the spruce, and then we'll do the same with 3 of the oak. And you've got all sorts of refined evil. There's some brilliant stuff in this mod. Mutandis, extremis, tongue of dog. I'm going to need to go find wolves and kill them. Poor Brian. See, that didn't seem to give us anything. Now, whether it does or not, I don't know. So, oh, yeah, it gives us a hint of rebirth. So it's not guaranteed. That we know for a fact now. And let's just go for this horny one that we can do. Now, so the next thing is distilling that we need to get into. And this is where we can start to build things like Mutandis, which tells you basically you need a hint of rebirth. Actually, no, we can make it now. That's good. But I need some cactus green, which I may not have. Let's see. Let's go and have a look at that anyway, because that's the bit that we need to do. I've got some mandrake. Once we've got some Mutandis, then we are in the sweet place, because we can start to get some of the less common things we need. Now, have I got any green? I have cactus. Perfect. Cook, cactus, cook. And tell me how to make Mutandis. Bone meal, egg, that, some of that, a hint of rebirth. Let's have a look. So, put that in and go click. Oh. Put that in and click. So, stick my hint of rebirth in. We've got all of that already on us about our persons. So, I need an egg and bone meal. Egg. And some bone meal. Oops. Only wanted the one. So it's bone meal, egg, and cactus green. Gives us this Mutandis extremis. Now, if I go and pop this over here and go and, in fact, let me grab some bone meal. If I just bone meal up a patch of, and sleep. Pardon me for coughing and squeaking at the same time. Perfect timing there, but yeah. So we'll pop out here because it's convenient, and we'll just go bang like that, and we'll grab some of this Mutandis extremis, and straight off the bat, rowan sapling. Elder sapling, good. Ember moss. Oh, I need shears for some of these. You remember these things just after you've broken what you found. Shears, thank you very much. Let me empty myself a little, because this is a pigsty of an inventory. Right, we can try that again. No, that'll do me. So that's ember moss, and oh, a bit more ember moss. So we can take the rowan sapling and plant that down and give it a bit of a plowage, because rowan wood, particularly important and in traditional witchcraft. And we can bring that down, and hopefully we'll get a few more saplings. And let me do the same with the alder. That wood is really nice, actually. There's another tree I need, but whoa. Rowan leaves. Are you sure? That's a rowan leaf. That's an alder. And there's older wood, and with a bit of luck, there's saplings coming off. So armed with the various things, the Breath of the Goddess, we can now go ahead and make this book, which is the same thing, which tells us all about distilling, and that is what we are going to do in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I will be continuing working on this build in between times, getting the Witchery area done, maybe do a little bit of research, and hopefully this will add a little bit more depth, a little bit more character to what was a single mod. Whoa, what the hell? Whoa! All right, mister. You don't like that, do you? No, bum. Well, that was an interesting, if unexpected, finish. Where the hell did that come from? Did that spawn because I chopped down... I heard that little note sound. I wonder if that spawned because I did that. My god, that was fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We've seen our first Witchery Ent. Yay. And until next time, I'm sure I knocked all this lot down. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.